Lesson 78, solving quadratic equations 2. So basically, they want you to be able to recognize the difference of two squares and then solve by factoring. So one of the examples is a quadratic equation. When you set it equal to 0, you subtract 625 from both sides, and then we have x squared minus 25 times x squared plus 25, and then you solve by setting each factor equal to 0. So x squared minus 25 equals 0, or x squared plus 25 equals 0. Add 25 to both sides, so x squared equals 25, or x squared equals negative 25. Here x would equal plus or minus 5, and here x would equal plus or minus 5i. Please remember, when you have an x squared equals a number and you have to take the square root of both sides, the answer will be positive and negative. Kenna?
Can you just solve that by finding like the root of it instead?
You want to make sure you have all 4 solutions. The second example that I want to show you is when you have the difference of 2 perfect square polynomials. So you have to recognize it as the difference of 2 perfect square polynomials. So instead of subtracting or adding like terms, you can just see that, oh, these are perfect square trinomials. This is 5x minus 2 quantity squared minus, and this one would be 4x plus 1 quantity squared. So now we have the difference of 2 squares. So it's the first 5x minus 2 plus the second 4x plus 1 times, and then we take the first one minus. So 5x minus 2 minus the second one, which means we have to distribute the negative sign. Don't forget that. Set each one equal to 0. Here you can add like terms. So we have 9x minus 1 equals 0, or x minus 3 equals 0. So x equals, when I add 1 and divide by 9, I get 1/9, or x equals 3. So those are the 2 that I wanted to make sure we went over on this one. The other examples that they have are just basic difference of 2 squares. So that's the end of this lesson.